Hey, what's going on, guys? JS Cards here, coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. I know it's been a little while, and with all the crazy stuff going on in the world with the virus and the illness and everything going on, a lot of you aren't able to play and have fun with Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is really sad. Stores shutting down and everything, and places being closed everywhere. So myself included, I haven't been able to go down to my local game store. They are closed until further notice. I'm really hoping they open back up soon and all this is over with. Hope you guys are staying safe, and I wanted to bring a video out for you guys and profile a deck, especially since Dual Overload came out. This deck I have been playing online when I can and testing out that way, but now with some amazing reprints like Phantasme and Sign Up Mining, I was actually able to update and profile my Salamangreat deck. So we're going to jump into this. Hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you enjoy this video. So yeah, we're going to jump into this deck profile. Salamangreat did not get hit by the ban list at all, so I think this deck is going to be one of the top contenders of this coming format whenever we figure out what all the popular decks are once tournaments and once stores start opening again. But starting off, we have 3 Foxy. All of this I think is very standard, so you know, there's not going to be anything super crazy. I'm still playing 3 Spinning. Now, a lot of people go to 2. I've seen occasionally a few builds where there's only 1. I still think 2 or 3 is the right answer. I'm sticking with 3 just because I want as many Salamangreats as possible. 2 Jaguar, 2 Fowl, and then for the 1-0s we have the 1 Falco and Gazelle, of course. Now, for the other like cyber support cards, I'm playing 3 Lady Debug and 3 Flame Buffalo. I'm honestly just maxing out on both of them. Both of them are really good. Now, the other Cybers deck that I'm playing is at Ignisters, and in that deck you only really want like 1 Lady Debug, but in Salad she is really good, so maxing out on those. And then of course for hand traps, 3 Phantasme. Arguably you could play Nibiru. I really like Phantasme. I wanted to play him because of the reprint. He's now affordable, and I sold my 2 copies I had back when they were like $100 each. So this is my first time playing with a play set, and they were just really cheap, so I picked them up. I wanted to use them in this deck. You can play Nibiru as well though, and I might switch it out, or I might add Nibiru as well, because with Master Rule 5 and everything, that actually might be the correct answer. It's just testing wise and everything that I've done so far, the little that I have done, Phantasme is really good as well. So all these hand traps, you can really play whatever you want. 3 Ash because it's really good, and 2 DD Crow. All right, for spell cards, we have 3 Sign Up Mining. Again, a great reprint out of Dual Overload. Hopefully you guys can pick up your play set now, along with your Phantasmes. This card is so great, it doesn't need an explanation. 3 Will of the Salamangreat. Basically, it's a soul charge for the deck, which is insane. 3 copies is a must. And then the 1 Sanctuary and Circle. Now, for the last 2 spell cards, I really don't play that many spells in this deck. 2 Pot of Desire. You do play lots of multiples of everything, so I'm testing out Pot of Desires. It's still good. Any card that says draw 2 is naturally good. So this hasn't been bad so far. Every once in a while I do get screwed over by what gets banished, but it's not the end of the world. And just being able to draw into 2 cards is amazing. Now, I wouldn't mind having more spell and trap card removal, because Mystic Mine didn't get hit with the ban list. I mean, I think it's just going to be running around like crazy. We might see some more Sky Striker players as well now. So I'm looking to cut maybe a few things, maybe a couple of the hand traps even for Twin Twisters or Cyclones. I don't have Lightning Storm, but that would be another option if you have it or if you have access to it. So keep in mind with Salad and everything and just decks in general, there's going to be lots of annoying spells out there. So be on the lookout. And for traps, short and sweet, 2 Roar and 2 Rage. All right, moving on to the extra deck. I think all of this is pretty standard as well. That I haven't had any issues really with this. 3 Baelings, of course. 3 Sunlight Wolf. And 2 Heatleo. And then for other cyber support, we have Transcode Talker and Update Jammer. For more fire support, we have Hita and the One Nightmare Phoenix. That's just a great card. And then for our Link 4s, we have a Borreload and Zero Boros. Zero Boros is awesome. Now, I do have an Avermax I thought about trying to throw in here, but that's completely up to you. I don't really think there's wrong answers or wrong cards that you could put in this extra deck. I really like the Zero Boros though, because then you can banish all cards on the field once per turn during your standby phase. Your next turn after this card was banished by its own effect, you special summon it back, and it's a 3000 beater and it's a cyber. So I think that card's awesome. And then for Exceeds, just the one Abyss Dweller. Seen a lot of people adding in a Baguska as well. If I had the room, I would. I just don't know what I would cut. But other options would be like Baguska, any other rank 4. I mean, Exiton even. And then if you want to swap out any of these links for an Avermax, you can do so as well. So lots of different things you can use. It just really depends on what you play against the most and what your play style is. So this works for me. I think this whole deck is pretty standard, but you guys can tweak it to however you want. So there you guys have it. That is my Salamangreat deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, this is honestly a deck worth picking up, not only because it didn't get touched by the ban list, but number 2, it's pretty affordable. Maybe the extra deck is where it gets a little more expensive, but it's a lot more affordable now because of dual overload. The other thing is too, I just use this as a deck to have on backup. If you don't know what to play, if it's a brand new meta, Salad is the way to go. For a lot of people, it's just fun, and it might be one of those things like down the road, you know, even if it gets hit by the ban list or other new decks come out and it's not as popular, I see this being like Burning Abyss, where it might be king of the format, one format, and then it might take a back seat for a format or two, and you know, then maybe again it'll be really popular. I think that's just kind of the type of deck that it is, or how it might be in the future. So I haven't profiled this since the deck came out, like with the Soulburner structure decks. So it's seen a lot of changes since then. A lot of ban lists have gone by since then. So this is what I have. This is like the most updated version that I have, and I'm gonna keep it around. I think it's worth hanging on to and playing, especially because there aren't many tournaments happening. A lot of people are selling their cards like the sign-up minings, and they're cheap now. So you guys can pick up this deck, and then once tournaments start up again, you can take this and you'll probably do well. So keep that in mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! News, deck profiles, and openings. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.